you guys enjoyed this episode of the Chill Army podcast, make sure you guys leave a like.
If y'all want to see more, make sure you sub and hit the bell.
It's all 100% free.
What's going on, Chill Army? If you guys are wondering why George is laughing, it's because of Juan.
And he said we had a countdown. It was like 3, 2,
Juan.
It wasn't. It was just a stale Juan, and that was it.
But yeah, we're back with some more MIDA hole. If you guys are enjoying this,
please.
Well, I'm glad you are. That's all.
End
of the episode.
That's it.
That's it.
It was just an infomercial.
MIDA hole for standing up for myself about my body to my parents.
Okay.
Oh.
That already sounds like you're not.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like it.
Let's see.
But let's dive into it.
Yeah.
Guys.
Let's take a deep dive.
Now let's dive into the story.
I hate when they do
that.
Let's dive on in.
All right. So I, 17-year-old female, have always been a big girl. I don't know why I read it like that. I'm sorry.
A big girl.
Wait, licks lips.
Oh my gosh.
I probably.
You gotta stop.
She's trying to tell her life story.
And we're over here laughing. We are sorry. We're sorry.
We're sorry, freaking. We're sorry, Tiny Riceling.
What?
I swear it's the
Is
Reddit
that the name?
It's Reddit names, bro. What was the other one? The other one, it was like cheese something, like soggy. I don't know, bro.
We gotta listen back.
But let's see.
Riceling.
So I have big legs, breasts, and thighs naturally, and have a pretty pudgy tummy for good measure. Mm-hmm. It's always been that way before. When I was in primary school, I was big, but I played sports every day and made sure to avoid junk food. Mm-hmm. However, my parents would get on me for being bigger than my brother and sister who were smaller. I was always forced to go to the gym. Work out, and not eat my favorite foods like pasta and stem bread? That's what it says, stem bread. I ain't never heard of stem bread. Google it real quick.
Stem.
Google my stem bread.
Just straight up stem.
Yeah. Okay, she meant steamed bread.
Steam.
Okay, so she meant steamed bread. She like that
Why
bread.
Why does that actually kind of look?
That look dry as hell.
It does look dry. I feel like you gotta put something on it.
Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Be quiet.
Be quiet.
No, that's what STEM.
I know what STEM means. Freaking. I don't even have the energy for that.
I have no energy for you. You cursed my bowling ball, but that's besides the point.
That was intentional.
Oh.
Actually, no, you just didn't do it the right way.
I was about to say, you really set him up for failure.
No, I don't set
Just
people.
Get back to the point.
I don't set people up for failure.
It's like his abilities. You have to be.
I set people
You
up.
you
have to be chosen by his abilities.
Exactly, my ability is automatic.
Then why did you choose me?
My
why
ability.
would you do
my
this ritual?
I don't control destiny. Destiny controls me. So, I developed a serious issue towards my body and myself, all around, and began to starve myself, then binge eating, which my parents hated and wouldn't dare to shut up about. However, last year I turned 16 and started losing a lot of weight after joining my school swim squad.
Swimming is one of the big things to lose weight.
It is a good way to lose weight, yeah. I was excited to lose the fat and pudge, and it went away at a steady pace, which I was okay with. Unfortunately, in December year, some things happened and I found myself in a deep depression. From then, I stopped eating, slept more, and stressed about school, and because of that, I lost a lot of weight. My stomach is nearly flat with only a small fupa left, but my larger areas like my breasts, thighs, and legs are still evident. I like how I look right now, if I'm being honest, and have begun to love my body a lot more, which is helping to pull me out of my depression along with a good support structure. But fortune will never be on my side because my parents, since I lost all this weight, so mysteriously think I should go to the gym to make my body more fit and firm. Now, this is a good story. Now, this is a good idea to me. It's also good for me to practice a good a good habit to maintain this body, but I have no tolerance for what they say to me. You look so pretty. You see, if you work out, you look perfect. You look so beautiful. Please,
no.
Wait,
Wait,
is that
wait,
actually what they said?
Yes, that's what they're
That-
saying.
Okay, now
That's
that's
wild.
No,
And
no,
it was
no, wait,
their
wait.
father, right?
Hold on. Case closed. They're the a-hole.
Yeah.
Is it the father?
All I need
It's
to
the
hear.
just
That's all I
It's
she
need.
didn't
really-
specify, but she's just saying like
It's
that's what the
really
parents say.
just the parents.
You
Oh,
look
come
perfect.
on.
Anyway, let me
Yeah,
continue.
finish it.
You look so beautiful. Please work out, my darling. You know, if you worked out, you'd look amazing.
The white
I hate
voice.
it. It breaks my heart. Imagine finally feeling like you are worth of something, only to be told not yet. So this morning, after she said, "You are so pretty. Please work out for me."
No.
Wow.
That's where you
It's
go
not.
wrong.
That's it, like working out is not for someone else. It's
Exactly,
for
it's
you.
for
And if
you.
you've worked out enough to where you feel
Hold
comfortable
up.
and you feel fine. That is perfect.
Yes, let
There
us
is no
finish because
definition of
I
perfect
actually
in the
relate to
physical
this a
terms.
lot.
I relate to this
I relate
too
to
on
this
a
a lot.
personal level.
Please finish
I
this.
lost it and called my mom out on it, saying she could just say I look good and leave it at that. While I spoke, she interrupted me to say sorry and that she would not dare say such again. Then left without a word. My dad said I should just take the criticism and work on myself, but I told him that I do, but they don't always have to give me a backhanded complaint whenever they get the opportunity. He left mumbling something, and now I'm in my room alone. So, am I the a-hole for calling out my parents? No. Your parents are horrible people.
Okay, you're going that far. No,
her parents are horrible people.
It's the
please work out for dude. If you're
for
saying
me,
work out for me to your
then
own
obviously
kid,
it's
you
not
are
for the
horrible
right
parents. Okay.
obviously it's
I'm
not for the
curious. How
right.
does she look? Like that's what I'm.
That's
wondering.
I mean I don't.
I would want to see for like, cause she said that she had a lot of weight. Then
And
she
said
lost a good
lot of
portion.
weight.
Yeah.
She lost a good portion.
She
of it.
basically
has, like, a
just
little-
became like
an average person.
an average like woman, like you know
Yeah.
the whole, the whole
and then
regular.
her parents are just like, that's like. It's like
not good enough.
like a weird comparison, like with the whole losing weight, but your parents saying it's not enough. It's like you go to school to become like in the medical field, and it's like you become a doctor, but and then your mom's like, why are you not a heart surgeon? Basically,
Yeah.
Like,
And here's the thing where I it's like it's the working out thing that really gets me too, because when I used to be bigger too. I used to weigh around like 250.
Yeah.
Like big time. And the doctors and stuff were telling me that I was being close to being pre-diabetic and all this type of stuff. So, I also cut down on that too, and I stabilized. And then I didn't really get bigger, but I wasn't toned up. And I remember one time, one of my parents told me that my arms was like lady arms. Like it wasn't like, like a man arms. And from that point on, it like hit me in my mind. And I was actually like very like, I didn't say it to them, but I was upset. And so I was like,
understandably.
Yeah, and I was upset. So I went to the
Because-
gym all the time with my dad too.
Lucky.
And I put
Yeah.
on my arms, and when I told my parents that's the one, because they were like, oh, you're bulking up and stuff like that, you're getting bigger. My dad started, you know how sometimes your dad will want to like fake box you sometimes.
No,
my dad does that a
never
lot.
did
You can
that.
ask
I
him.
know that's a thing, but my dad never did that.
Yeah, my dad always likes-
one of my brothers did though.
Yeah, my dad will always like to fake box, and I actually went on, and he's like, oh, okay. And so I told him that one time they said that, and they actually felt bad that they said that.
Off topic, I can say thank you to my brother Devin. He's the reason I can scrap.
Why you gonna hit me? See,
Hey,
I
caught you lacking.
Oh,
You should have.
You did. I should have been ready for that.
You should have been like, oh shoot, I see the fist coming out of 30-degree diameter.
Let me just use
Let
the
me-
Diameter? 30-degree diameter?
I don't freaking know.
30 degrees
Now let me cancel the freaking force of the.
Why I gotta do that? imagine going through those calculations in your head. That's just crazy.
Right?
Full end
But
moment.
when that happened, you know, I told them that how, and they actually felt bad that they said that, and it was
Yeah.
like, and obviously it's better now, and you know, I do the best that I can to also, you know, make things work. But like at the same time, they've never said like, oh, work out for me or anything like. That's my problem with this.
Yeah.
Encouraging your
Yeah.
child to work out is one thing,
Yeah.
but now saying it's for do it for me, like no,
You don't say that to your
don't
kid.
say that. This is for me. So yeah, you know, in that sense, it's just like wow, you know, the doing it for me and stuff like that.
It's
you know,
messed up.
I don't think that's gonna like motivate
That's
And
not
a
gonna
child.
motivate anyone.
by saying
Cause
that.
dude, like
like you, there's so many
from my
ways.
perspective, like speaking as like an obese person,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I always struggle with my weight, and like every time I start making changes and I actually start getting results, you
Then
know,
somebody gotta say
I always
something.
get comments. I'm not gonna specify who, but I always get comments like, "Oh, you need to do this and that more and stuff like that," and I'm just like, bro, like
Shut up.
exactly.
Right.
I didn't
Worry
ask.
about,
You could just
worry about you.
you can like you could literally just say, "Good job."
Good job. Keep up the good work. There's so many ways of going about letting your child, you know, work out or like things. You could also point out like good things that you see, like, oh, that's what my
Like,
mom
oh, you
did,
lost
and it made me
weight,
feel.
or oh,
Yeah.
you're bulking up. Or
That's
something.
what my mom started saying to me, and I actually felt
Yeah.
good. Like she started pointing out certain spaces, and then like, you know, I actually felt good. I'm like, yeah, let me keep working on it. And you know, there'd be some times where they, you know, the also
Yeah.
when she was saying earlier where they would point out, oh, you know, you could be so pretty if this or so pretty if that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just not cool.
Yeah.
Let's
but
see some
yeah.
comments.
Any before we do that, not the a-hole
Yeah.
and Riceling.
Not the a-hole at all.
Riceling.
Keep going. For real.
I'm proud of you, baby
Yeah,
girl.
like, if anything, we support her. Like,
Yeah, and-
actually.
Exactly.
If you
good
really
job,
want to
Keep doing it.
honestly.
Keep
keep
doing
going.
the work.
Keep going for
Keep
it.
doing the work.
Put in
I
the
just
hours.
and you know I just you know what, you're an inspiration to me. I just started my weight loss regimen.
He did. He put it out on Twitter.
Yeah,
You
lost-
guys would know if you followed us.
Yeah, if you followed us on Twitter, but you don't because you want to know why? Because you fake. Not the a-hole. You are absolutely right. As an adult, I have set a boundary with my mother that my mother is not allowed to comment on my appearance. It's harder when you are not 18 yet, but keep up your boundaries. It's very healthy and shows you are learning to respect and love yourself.
I think that's a fair statement too.
Okay,
And
another.
she's 16, right?
She
Yeah.
said she was. Oh.
She said
No,
she turned
17.
17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not the a-hole. People should never even feel comfortable commenting on anyone's body. I am glad you stood up for yourself because having family talk about your body can feel worse than anything else.
Yeah, because it's usually worse than friends. Because like it's like the people who are supposed to support you
Yeah,
and love
exactly.
you.
The
But
way my thing
if
is
they're
the
telling
way
you to
they
do
were
it-
saying
if they're
it.
saying,
do it for
no,
me.
look, yeah, if they say that, like it's like,
Yeah.
oh, do it for me. They're not
Really
loving you
in
for
your
who you
best
are.
interest. It's in their
Exactly.
interest
It's in
because you're
their
doing it for
interest.
them.
Like as a parent, you're supposed to love your child unconditionally, really, because it's your child. You're supposed to
Yeah,
love their
and my
family.
thing is that
if you
there,
don't do that, you're not loving who your
there's,
child is.
there's
It's
always
like,
a better approach than how they did it. That's what
Yes,
I'm saying.
Exactly.
If they
Which
came
is
at
why
it,
I say,
you
listen, if
encourage
you
them instead of
listen.
just making them, you know.
as the main character of the DeAndre Hawk 7 show,
this is the
I'm
Chill
looking at
Army
you right now.
podcast.
Look into my pretty ass eyes.
This is
We're not talking about. Well, no, I know this is the podcast. Well, I'm
It
talking
doesn't
about.
matter. We're
But I'm
looking
talking
into his pretty ass eyes.
exactly. I'm talking about the show of life. What? The
Huh?
world
So
revolves
who
around
says
me.
you the MC?
I invented
Who
life.
says you're the MC of
I
Earth?
invented life.
Bro was actually
Anyways,
about to take
if
us
you
back
are
to-
watching this episode of the Chill Army or listening,
Yeah.
you are a horrible parent.
All I'll say is that they could definitely know there's a better approach. Of even
Yeah.
if they wanted you to keep pushing yourself,
Like
'cause
that's a horrible thing to say to your
obviously,
kids.
from the back of their mind, they think they're doing good, but the way they're saying
Yeah,
it is not
exactly.
good. They think that they're saying it in a positive manner.
But it's
not.
really not.
It comes off
But
as
yeah,
like,
anyway, the person was like
oh.
saying, stand your ground, set that boundary, and find a comfortable peace with your body for you, not anyone else.
Yeah, there you go.
And lastly, not another one, not the a-hole. Holy goodness, you are just a kid, a child. Mom and dad need to realize what they're saying to you and how much it hurts. How are you ever going to be happy with yourself if this is how you feel? okay, yeah, it's not good to yell at mom and dad, but in this situation, I think it's totally justified. Sit them down and read them this post. Let them understand they might not have meant to be demeaning.
Yeah,
but
that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah.
that's how you feel. Maybe ask why they're so afraid of you not looking perfect. I don't see any indicators about health. This is all about appearances, and appearance is not something I ever want my child. It was distracting me, that's why.
My bad.
I ever want my child judging people on. But that's what they're raising you to do. I'm sorry you're not going through this. What? I'm sorry you're going through this. But based on your mother's reaction, I really hope this is something you can honestly talk to them about and they can change their behavior. Good luck.
Yeah, my thing is like, is there any also health issues? Did the
That's what I'm
doctor say
saying.
anything wrong? Because
Exactly.
when she brought that up, I was like, yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
maybe she was just like natural. Maybe she could have just been
Because a
naturally
lot of people
big.
get chubby, and yeah, didn't she say she
'cause
lost a
there's
lot
some
of it
people
too?
who have like plus size bodies where like they're always gonna have like some like plump areas or something.
Exactly.
That
That's
they
just
can't-
genetics. Bro.
Yeah, actually that's really genetics. It's nothing you can really do about it.
All right. Well, that's basically it. Not the a-hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Parents need to work better on their
communication
Yeah.
skills.
Today's
on that.
lesson: be a good parent. Know,
Pretty much.
Know your
Pretty
child,
much.
Know your child's values and know how hard they've worked for something, and compliment them.
Right.
On that.
Like,
Don't
they-
ask-
my
don't
mom
ask
did-
them. Don't ask them to one up themselves. Don't ask them to be better. Just be proud of where they are right now and encourage them.
And just encourage them to keep
And if
pushing.
they want to do better, encourage them. Don't say do it.
Exactly.
Do it now.
And that's gonna wrap up today's
Yes, sir.
episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share this
Again,
video with a friend,
comment
all the
down
other
below.
stuff. Also, if you guys are the podcast listeners, y'all are goated, like the podcast listeners.
The OGs.
The OGs.
Where we really
We love
started.
y'all. Kiss y'all on your pretty mouths. Also,
Y'all y'all know the previous episode
exactly.
to get
If,
that
if y'all don't
reference.
get that reference, then you're not real.
You're
You're just
a real
DLC.
Army
Give
fan.
them a kiss.
Make sure to become a real
Yes.
Chill Army fan.
Yeah.
But also follow our Instagram where we post like updates on our episodes and stuff like that. And you can also DM us
Every
on
Friday.
topics. Also, well, actually no, that's
really it.
basically it. So yeah, we love you all, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Only good, Chill Army.